Hello, my lovely mutants. September is Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month in the US and it's February in Australia, but I thought it'd be a great time to have a little WTF community service announcement about mutant ovaries and mutant reproductive organs. First things first, girls, go and get your girly bits checked, and boys, go and get your bits checked too, because over 1,800 Australian women a year still die of ovarian cancer. And as your chief mutant, I also want to share my other self-given title, the Ovarian Queen. Why? Oh, just a little tale of battle scars and surviving the wild, wild environment that is my reproductive system. By now, it should have been a barren dust bowl, dried and shriveled up with tumbleweed running through it, because almost 10 years ago now, I had like a partial hysterectomy. My ovaries were playing host to some very unwelcome guests like endometriosis and mammoth cysts. Seriously, these things could have won like prizes at a county fair. So we kept half an ovary just to keep me from diving into early menopause, because it has osteoporosis problems and things like that. But fast forward, I turned 50 and bam, menopause hits like a ton of bricks. No problem, I thought, bring on the HRT. I wasn't going to suffer through the symptoms if I didn't have to. And I knew all the risks and everything, and I thought I'd go ahead with it. But wait, there's a plot twist. Did you know that HRT can sometimes wake up old endometriosis and ovary issues? And guess who's the lucky one in a million? Moi. It's always been there, but dormant all these years until HRT. So my uterus is now an exploding hot volcano, reawakened. One of my specialists said it's as hard as concrete. And then if you imagine the endometriosis as a slow lava flow creeping towards other organs and leaving behind a hard, blackened landscape. But wait, there are little fertile bits like my little ovary trying to produce again, going, hello. Instead, it's created a mutant cyst, like an orc being born from the Lord of the Rings, if you can imagine that landscape. No wonder I've legit been looking like I'm 6 months pregnant. This by no means is a pity party, but now not only do I have 2 tumours living in my brain, I also have this hot mess happening down there. I realised something was not quite right when I filmed a TV project. I can't talk about that yet. But while cortisol face was trending over on TikTok, I was experiencing cortisol body. I have for the past 3 years, ever since I've been on this treatment. One of my tumours control my adrenal gland, so sometimes my body thinks it's in a stress situation over the most random things that my head is like, chill out, girl, nothing is happening. But my adrenal gland is like, this is an emergency. I'm going to puff you up in case you fall. You'll be cushioned if you do. And I puff up like Violet Beauregard from Willy Wonka, you know, the big purple one that blows up, just waiting for the Oompa Loompas to come out. I don't actually know why it happens. There's no real rationale to it. But by the end of filming this project, I couldn't even fit into my shoes. That was the cortisol stress issue, and my cardigan looked like it had shrunk 2 sizes. Good times. My boobs look good though, but it was all at that point that I thought something's not right, because my stomach is big and hard. It's all connected. The brain tumours control adrenal glands and its malfunctions, and then the reproductive system, so they're all connected. So slowly we just focus on fixing them. So it's goodbye to my ovary and uterus. They did their job, and I miraculously conceived 2 beautiful boys naturally with them. So hats off to my little system. They did well. Removing the influx of hormones down there will help kickstart the shrinking of the tumours up here again, as that slowed down unsurprisingly. I am completely positive about this and can't actually wait to feel better. I actually reckon I'll be about 5 kilos lighter by the end of next week. And that's legit. That's not even a joke. I will actually be about 5 kilos lighter next week. On the bright side, this is finally a chance to do that DNA test for chimerism and put that mystery to bed once and for all. So my message is, don't ignore weird symptoms. Don't grow aliens like I did. Even cortisol face is not normal. Certainly not cortisol body. But I knew that. Go and see a doctor. Don't become a statistic. I've signed up for some research studies because my kooky genetic makeup. So if it can help somebody else, I'm really happy with that. If you have any questions about this, feel free to DM me. Otherwise, I had no idea that the sleeping beast could be reawakened. You know, just part of life. So just remember, we're all perfectly imperfect and